Hello guys, and welcome to the next batches of the mission challenges. Here the next 8 beyond the horizon, as you can see here. Now let's go in and take a look. The first one is a pass session again with an old Porsche on Goodwood. The second one, one lap magic with the R35 Nismo on Tokyo. Third one, slipstream with the RX-7. Fourth one, Tsukuban wet with the Civic. Fifth one, the first this one, this stuff thing, you know what I mean? The next one is a drift mission in the Silvia, the seventh one with the B Rally Audi, and the last one was the first fuel economy challenge with an old Nissan. So here my time was kinda decent again, nothing special, with the old 356A 150 GS Carrera 56, which is the very first time in any Gran Turismo. Well, it was in a slightly different form as a cabriolet in sport, here as well in 7 of course. Excuse me. But in this version you can see here, it has never been featured in any GT yet. So this challenge is on Goodwood at sunset, looks pretty beautiful with the black Porsche, very fitting. Polfini definitely has an eye for picking the right, car, track, car paint, and track condition, lighting, conditions in general. So that all of it looks pretty nice, honestly. Pretty sloppy from me there in the right-hander. And through we go. A little, very small challenge and very easy. I mean, this is what, a 2 out of 10 realistically, maybe 3 out of 10 because the car is relatively difficult to control. But other than that, I thought it would be nice to look at the replay for this challenge because it is, as well already explained, quite a beautiful combination of these old cars on an old track, or basically a track where races with old-timers are actually being held in real life as well. So yeah, that does look pretty beautiful. So here the corner that I almost messed up. I'm already looking forward to the first only PS5 GT. Let's see what that will bring to the table graphics wise. So yeah, here's the next challenge. My time, again, decent, nothing too special. Velma Digfit definitely first as always. Here with the R35 Nismo on Tokyo. One lap magic. I cut out the first, I don't know, what is it, 20 seconds in these one lap magic challenges. You gotta wait, you gotta always wait before the entire field starts. The car on first place will start, you'll have to wait a few seconds, then for the next car again a few seconds, but not the normal start sound of 3 seconds, but more, So in total you wait anything between 20 and, let's say, 60 seconds, a minute, and yeah, obviously I would cut it out. So the R34 here put up an actually really good fight. I was quite impressed. Good driving by him, not so good driving by me. This was actually my second attempt, I admit. So my driving in the first attempt wasn't that great. We're hunting down, by the way, the old Nissans, the old Godzillas, you know. The R34, then the R33 that you can see in front of us in red, and the last one will be, well, obviously the R32, while we drive the fastest version of the R35 ever, the Nismo version 2000 and, well, what is it, 19, 20, I'm not sure. Scrapping the wall there, I like to do that. Braked a little too early, a tad too early. Still a good braking point. And now full throttle, you know, just accelerating as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. And here taking the win on the straightaway on the finish line. Yeah, that was it. Pretty easy, I would say. That was like a 4 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. So this is here the second, I believe, yes, the second slipstream challenge we see. I'm second place, although all have 250 km/h. I think the game counts very exactly 250 point something. Now look at the accelerator, how I accelerate. There, I lifted, you've seen that, right? Excuse me. You have to do that, because if you just floor it the entire time from the beginning of the challenge, you will run out of space and time. Well, you will run out of road and time, because, I don't know, the challenge itself isn't really that greatly timed, so you won't hit 250 in any case. So you definitely have to lift at the beginning slightly, as I did, not to run as to not to run out of road, and now and then you will, well, very closely or barely make the 250. So that was actually, or is, the most difficult slipstream challenge of all mission challenges. And here is the next challenge on Tsukuba in the wet. Second place for us, just a tenth or two behind Vilma Big Fit. Yeah, almost beaten him, huh? But I guess he didn't really try. That was probably his very first attempt at the challenge in general. I'm not sure if it was my first attempt in general as well. It was definitely my first gold attempt, so much I know. Well, it's quite tricky, you know. What do you have? A front wheel car here? That helps in the wet. It's better. Well, better. I mean, it's definitely easier to drive in the wet than a rear-wheel drive car. Not as good as an all-wheel drive car in the wet, obviously. Yeah, I mean, the conditions themselves, they make this whole thing challenging in itself. But yeah, again, kind of happy we're not driving a real drive car in that challenge. I did try in the 30 lap Tsukuba challenge driving several rear-wheel drive cars, but just couldn't really keep the car on the road, so I switched. But I'm not gonna expose now how I did it and what I did in order to win it. That will be the content of the mission challenges for Thursday, right? Yeah. Or Wednesday, I'm not sure now. Just let me check. Yeah, Thursday. So while the driving is quite the challenge here, it's fine as long as you do not apply too much throttle and brake early enough, and you know, just keep it cool. The AI isn't that fast here, and I would rank the difficulty for this challenge at, well, maybe 7 out of 10, because the driving itself, yeah, it is tricky, but in the end of the day, really not difficult to get the gold. Here is the first cone challenge. This is the word I was looking for back a few minutes ago, with the Toyota Aqua, the electrical car. And I guess that's quite self-explanatory. You have to hit, or at least touch, every single cone of the 20 cones in order to get the gold in a specific time, under 15 seconds here. I did it in 14.3, so that was, I guess, a decent time. Again, nothing special. The next challenge here is the first drift challenge, or second we do, not sure. And the awesome Silvia Spec R Aero S15 2002. Again, a decent result for the drifting itself. I did this challenge with my wheel. I bought the Fanatic DD Pro, the first direct drive wheel I ever used in my life, and obviously ever owned. I gotta say, I'm not really content with it. I liked my Thrustmaster TGT kinda even more. I don't know. The button layout, that it's so weirdly tilted, you know, towards you at the top, and the force feedback and all of that, it's, I don't feel the car as much. I'm not a fan, I must say, and I bought it for a cool 1,000 euros, you know, with the brake pedal, the brake cell, which doesn't work because you have to push the brake pedal like a maniac, you know, where your entire seat construction gets basically like deformed and pulled up because you have to apply so much pressure, so much power. I don't know if an update is missing or anything, but you know, I don't think it's really that much better than the TGT or TGT2. It's, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed for it being a direct drive wheel and costing 1,000 euros, you know. Maybe you can comment below if you also have the wheel, and did you do an update on the wheel or not? I did not yet. I do not want to mess anything up for now. I just need the wheel right now very much. I don't know anything. I don't want anything to break, you know, or malfunction, you know, the program. So I'll leave it as it is, but I'm, again, not very happy about it. So the last challenge, the drift challenge, I did it with the wheel, but I would suggest to you to do that challenge, and especially the later drift challenges, with a controller. It is indeed much easier with a controller, even if you are a regular wheel user as I am. But the drifting in this game is pretty much uncontrollable with a wheel. So yeah, definitely I'll advise, my advice to you use a controller. It's much better, much easier. The drift challenge I would rank, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 out of 10. This rally challenge you've just seen, 5 out of 10. It's really easy actually. Now here, 2.5 for the gold. I did a 2.439.4. Good time, you know, a decent good time. Again, nothing too special. So I gotta say, so this is the first fuel economy challenge in the game. As you can see, you know, the fuel is being depleted very quickly. So the more you accelerate, the more fuel the faster you deplete your fuel, obviously. And we'll try to replicate my gears and my throttle input and my lines, and you should be safe. I needed quite a few retries, I don't know, 20 more, and I was too prideful, whatever, to look up anything on YouTube. So I wanted to really do it on my own, so I did. I managed to do it. But yeah, it was really difficult, and I gotta say, it is, in my opinion, by far the most difficult fuel economy challenge in the game. And this is again typical polyphony, you know, one of the first mission challenges, and this by far the most difficult of all the fuel economy challenges, as you will see, mission challenges. So here, try to get into fourth gear around 160 km/h, you know, and then go off the throttle, let the car just slide, not slide but roll, whatever. Try to get up to third gear here. Not completely ideal, the line, but was not bad. And accelerate here again, not too much. You need a certain amount of fuel for the straightaway, you know, on the finish line. Try to take as much speed here as you can on the straight, you will need it. And then deplete all your fuel here on the straight at the end. And I actually ran out of fuel here and cruised through the finishing line with the 2.4. So this was the last challenge. Only 8 seconds left, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was a good help, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.